That's a nice one, isn't it? That's an absolute lump. Oh! Unbelievable. Wow. Got a double take, Gee. Little mate, love you. They are incredible creatures. Look at the length of it.
I was at one of my favourite lakes on earth, Gillham's in Thailand. I've been here for 2 days already, targeting Siamese and Juliens. So far, I've just caught Siamese.
Nailed again, bosh.
Incredibly, I'd already had 19, with 5 over the magical 100-pound barrier, including an absolute enormodon of 143 pounds.
Look at the size of it! On Facebook Live!
Banked whilst broadcasting live on social media.
Wicked, Nicos, look at that.
5.5 fishing days remain, with loads still to play for.
See you later, mate. Day 3. What an end to yesterday, eh?
That's crazy, wasn't it?
Oh my God, I can't believe that happened on Facebook Live. But luckily, Nick, we didn't smash all records yesterday, and we still have targets to gun for, with 5 fishing days starting from now to go. What was that, a minute or so?
Maybe 90 seconds pushing it.
Mad. That morning, once you start getting a spot going, you've had feed going in one area consistently, and I always get up so early, get down here. I'm down here at 5:45, you don't start fishing till 7, but that's so I can put a little bit of grub in. Just to get them in the area. Just to remind them that Ali Hamidi's restaurant is open for business again. How big then?
About £90.
No, we're not here for them anymore. Things have changed. Well, targets were big to start with, lofty, but yesterday just reminded me of why I'm here.
Go big or go home.
Yes. We must get more pellet out.
The bottom rods for the Siamese had ground bait round the lead, solid bags full of house pellet, and a house boilie hook bait to start when back out. But I'd noticed fish up in the water, so it was also time for a new tactic.
What are you doing there?
Got to put a float out, Nick. Let's trim the hook bait a little bit. Trim the old Selkor plus wafter. Tiny little hook links here, like you're fishing the method on the bottom, but idea is floating method. It's like a very large bagging waggler. Look at that. Big ball of ground bait.
The ground bait is made up of chicken feed, mixed with a few soaked broken down house pellets, breadcrumb, give it a good mix as you go. Then I also add a few broken down house boilies. You need a good consistency, not too sticky or not too dry. This is the same ground bait that I use on the bottom rods.
I'm just going to chuck it out over the fishing reach, just so it's swirled straight away.
If it doesn't go within the first 60 seconds, then it's worth then catapulting a couple of pouches of pellet over the top to really get them going around your float.
Oh, there you go. We're away. I never caught a Siamese carp on the float.
That was quick, wasn't it?
That's good, yeah. They catch some of the real big ones on the floats, you know.
On this very method.
Yeah, on this method, yeah. It's like a roll cage, inline, super buoyant float. Because obviously it's keeping a massive method ball aloft. And then you have a stop knot up the line to the depth you want that feeder to go down to. Almost as if you were fishing a live bait. And that's it really. And then you just got to get active. Any of my match fishing mates out there, you'd love it. This I don't think he'd love sitting in the sun on the seat box though for the day. Yes, go on, get in.
It's a new thing.
Siamese carp on a float.
Next came a quick hat trick off the deck. Busy. Even though you're catching, you must still keep working your swim. I regularly top up with spods of pellet and boilie. With the swim rocking, it was time to up the ante and set new goals.
Set myself little targets, Nick. Big little targets.
What are they?
I'd like 10 over £100. We're on 5 at the minute, so not unrealistic. And I'd like to catch 50 Siamese, and then would probably think about targeting some other species. You know, probably really trying to hone in on some of them Juliens, because that rod down there just ain't producing at the minute. It's almost lifeless. Nothing going on. Just crazy Siamese. Many of them.
Siamese number 25.
Whee! Montage Central.
About £65.
Beautiful, that.
I didn't even have time to get my float rod back out before another 3 Siamese
Going.
made an appearance on the bottom rods.
Total figure?
28.
2 and 8. 28.
I'm not even using that much bait. You know, everyone's got like a limit per day. And but I'm just consistent with it, you know. That spod and catpole combo, I know we keep talking about it. It really is the one. Solid bags with the house pellet and just like a tie, like a planko, but is it called planko? Breadcrumb? Just dry.
For those that don't know, it's just explain, Siamese carp don't feed like common or a mirror carp, do they?
No, a lot of anglers, like a few of them I've spoken to here. There's a lovely German gentleman here, Vladin. I explained to him they're filter feeders, so he was sort of fishing from at the start a little bit like conventional carp, and that was the mistake I made when I first started coming. You know, I was using things, and you will catch them on stuff like that, but they're not, they're filter feeders. So what that means is they'll come and smash the bottom up with their big sort of shovel-like mouths, and the food will come up and they'll filter with what's come off the bottom, and that's how they attack natural food. And it's the same with the pellet, because it wafts up, and I'm pretty certain almost 99% of your bites off them, they're off the deck. That's why those cork cell dust wafters, cork dust cell wafters. I'm so tired, mate. I am so tired. That's why they're brilliant, because they, even on a size 2 hook, they really balance out everything lovely. And the thing with Gillhams, if I'm targeting the carp and the Juliens, I don't say, you know, you've travelled everywhere with me, everything's soaked in goo in it, every hook bait.
Yeah.
Solid bags are injected with goo. You know, I don't work for Corda now, so people can't say I say it because it's, you know, related to Corda or Corda distributors. I say it because it is brilliant. But here, it's so attractive, everything else comes and trashes your bag or your rig before it's settled for a big Siamese. So as a result, fishing for Siamese and the Juliens is all about being quite plain Jane.
Oh.
Really basic. And this is a nice fish. Oh, bottom lip again, look, nailed. On the Cone V, baby. On the Cone V, size 2 with a bloodline and kicker. Nailed. Look at that. See now you look where that hook hold is. Right, I'm starting to think I've got a lot of mush pellet, and the last few I've had have been too close to the edge of the mouth. So I might just give myself another 3 or 4 inches on the hookling.
A 75-pounder, our 29th Siamese in total. 21 more needed to hit the half century. So I went for a slightly longer hook link on one of the rods, just by a few inches. Hopefully, it produce a better hook hold and more bites.
Changed to the longer hook length, didn't I? It went in about 3 minutes. And the other rod that's out on the same spot hasn't produced, so just also you got a few days of bait now, so he's compounding that sort of debris of broken down pellet. That's why it's so important. Fish that, you know, get an area going, and you will get more bites. Do it on the on these holiday venues like this, you will catch more that day. Nick, you really want me to catch something else now, don't you?
Yeah, I'd like to see something weird and wonderful. Sure, the viewers would like to see something different, although the Siamese are awesome, obviously.
Right, well after this fish, see what we can catch. Yeah?
Quality, yeah, up for that.
There you go. Sort of feel like flopping them in the margins, to be honest.
But before I could set up and try and catch a weird,
Oh, another one.
Yeah, sorry Nick, I was trying to,
Yeah.
I was honestly about to put them in close. I just thought I'd recast this first. Yep, another boronic on about 70-80 pounds.
Siamese number 31 of the trip.
Still need a weird.
Alright, I'm going to try to catch you a weird now.
Gillham's Fishing Resort is actually home to 52 weird and wonderful fish species from around the world of all shapes and sizes. Several also exceed £100, like the Siamese of course, but also the Arapaima, Chow Praya catfish and the mighty Mekong catfish.
What are we going for?
House boilie down the edge, running lead.
It's good for a weird, that.
That looks like a nice weird spot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. If I was a weird, I'd be hanging out there.
What should I throw around for the weird?
I don't know, something unusual. What haven't we seen?
What, maybe some, what about some whole coconuts? Simple. I hope Boofy's watching this, the man who invented the name Weird.
Jack Booth, cameraman. Oh,
Oh, that's a real weird out there.
that was a weird.
Big weird. We can catch that on the floats.
The right rod went down the right margin, and I also got the float out too after seeing that strange swirl over my Siamese spot. Could we catch something unusual for the camera? Fingers crossed.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Could be a weird.
I hope so.
Could be a weird. It's come a long way, Nick.
Whatever it was, it felt big. After a short, intense battle, we saw it. Not a weird, but a Siamese, close to £100. If it was, then it would be number 6 of our target of 10 Siamese over a ton.
Yes.
Let me get my scrape it. Might be a ton.
My first ever £100 Siamese on a float.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Well, nice end of the day, mate.
Normal service resumed on the Siamese rods first thing the following morning. We were on 32 Siamese in total for the trip, with 18 left to go to hit our target of 50 or more. We also needed 4 more over £100 to make it 10 over a ton, plus I still really wanted a Juliens Prize Golden Carp. And Nick now wanted me to catch a trio of weird species too. So lots still to play for with 4 full days of fishing left.
Battle.
That's now a total of 33 Siamese.
We're away, Al.
We're away on the left-hander, aren't we, mate?
Oh, I missed the bite. The GoPro's melted. It's frozen. Ripper.
Don't know what it is.
Think it's big?
Well, it's quite a big fish, yeah. It's not a small fish. Some like £10 weird or something. That's a proper fish, mate.
Could be a large weird.
It's going right to that corner, isn't it? Red tail.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was now snagged.
Solid.
Gone solid.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle to the rescue.
Got solid over there, though. We're going to swim all the way over to there. Well, right from there, tell where he's from round.
He's a pro, ladies and gentlemen. Done this many times before.
The quest for the weird continues. Boy, you've gone over there like Duncan, did you? Got it?
Super Kyle had managed to free the fish.
Yeah, we're back on. We're still on. Red tails are supposed to be really friendly. Well, this one won't, if it is one.
Could be another different weird.
You're really psyched for the weird,
I
aren't you?
can't wait, mate.
Amazon red tail.
It's not even that big. It's not even that big. It's not even that big.
It's a weird, though.
No, they're lovely fish, really enjoyable to catch. Very, very friendly. I'm going to call this one Nick. There you go, there's your weird.
Thank you very much.
I'd quickly got 2 rods back out before I got in the water with the catfish, and one had gone straight away. It was a Siamese of about 45 pounds, putting us on 34 in total.
Fastest in the chops.
Now, where's that red tail?
Now, have a look at these, they're really, really lovely fish. They've got a lovely hard cranium, Nick. Yeah? Like a bike helmet, yeah? So I won't knock it too hard, but they're so calm when you hold them. Look. Oh, hello, mate. Love you a lot. You can cuddle them. Hello. I love you so much. You're so lovely. Yeah, they're brilliant. They are. They're honestly, they're the best fish you could ever catch. They're like, oh, I love you. Let's go to bed together.
That's definitely weird.
Yeah. And then let's have a look at it. Carl reckons it's about £50. They're very meaty and a lot in the head. And it's a shame when we've been over at for Monster Carp, we've never been able to appreciate some of these fish because it's all been about the carp. But I want you to see them because they are really amazing creatures, very powerful, a really enjoyable fight. This one snagged us up over in the corner, so you can see they give it a bit. And then let's have a lift to show you. There you go. And listen to the grunt. Listen. That's weird, Nick, isn't it?
That is weird.
With all the rods now out the water, it was a great opportunity to get some free grub out. A few spods of house pellet to really get them going.
I just thought before I recast, I'm going to really get foaming at the mouth. I mean, can you see out there? Can you see all these swirls? Look, it's just, they're literally like their mouths are just permanently open, waiting for it. I might catch one on a float, you know, before I pass these rods out. I'm going to catch one on a float, Nick.
Mould a nice bit of your feeder mix around the cage below your float. Get a hook bait on and make sure your hook is sharp. Boom, you're ready to rumble.
Like one of your turds, isn't it, that?
I'm not the one that blocked the toilet on the first day.
Well, it's a long flight.
One more spot to really get them ravenous.
They're already foaming at the mouth there, so we're going to get them foaming at the mouth a little bit more.
Then get your float out straight away and get ready for a quick bite.
Oh God, that was quick. Bail arm's still open.
Oh my God. Fastest bite in the world. I was still on.
It's off now. Oh no, it's coming in. Might be a weird, Nick.
Oh, make my day, that.
Hope it's not foul look. Could be. Just the way that went. Is it a weird? Is it a foul look carp? Foul look carp. Yeah.
It looks foul, doesn't it?
No, it's a
Oh!
Mekong. I got you a weird.
Oh, we got weird!
I got you a little Mekong.
Oh, it's a chow briar!
I got you a little weird. I'm your mate. And That
Oh,
was what was going through the slot.
that's what we could see. I think the tail of that.
I caught you a
Oh,
weird. One more
weird. One more weird.
It's a species hunt.
Oh.
It's a species hunt. You asked, I've delivered.
Well, this is what we want. This is what the viewers want.
Kyle just described these as the bullies of the lake, and they really are. They're proper creatures. Look at that. Proper angry. They eat everything. They eat pellet, they eat fish, they even eat humans. That is well weird.
With the swim alive with fish, it was time to swap roles with Nicos for a little bit.
Form is temporary, class is permanent. Nick Warner rocking the Amore signature camo cap. He's had his first cast at Gillham's
I don't know if I pull on it.
on the float. We just putting the spods out there over the bottom rods, and they were swirling. So Nicos Warner put the camera down and got the float out instead. We're getting liners, it's all going off here. These caps are completely water repellent. So when your mate is playing something big, test it out. Look at the water just run off that. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick, look at that. Oh, water repellent. Oh, playing a fish. One more cast stylee. Oh, look at you, Nick. So water, it's feeding off like a beauty.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
It's about 35 degrees at this. It's lovely on the back.
Stop bleeping alarms, we're trying to film. What have we got here? Big rock in the background. Warner into a rock of a carp. Ooh, it's quite a big one, Nicos. Nicos's first ever Siamese carp from Gillham's on a float, the sophisticated method. It's in the net. Nicos Warner rocking the new cap. Oi, oi, look at that. You just had one cast, not one more cast.
Well, that's all we need, mate.
But then, disaster struck.
Nick, you're going to have to catch another one.
Oh, no.
It's just escaped through the net.
Oh, no, one more hole.
Not another hole. Oh, my life. You couldn't write it. You'll have to catch another one, Nick.
Well, when I... Absolute nightmare.
He's the only man to have had 2 bites at Gillham's, and it's taken him a total of 37 seconds for 2 takes. One's got out the net.
Well, this one's not in yet, is it?
Do they call you the Waggler Warner?
Well, something like that. This feels totally different to the first one.
Bigger.
It's a bit fighting, totally different.
It could be a donkey. Does it feel very different to the first one you had?
I'm like other polar opposite. It's just waddling. I like putting any more pressure on it.
And honestly, you know, as far as males go,
I'm a powerful man.
Yeah, you are a powerful man. Oh, Nick, that's much bigger than I thought, mate. That's much bigger. No wonder you thought it felt different. Go on, Nicos. Oh, yeah, it's a nice one, mate. Look at that. Go on, go on, go on. Yes!
We've got double net this time.
Yes! Well done, geese. Well done.
Oh, that's mental, that fight.
Well, Nicos, an 80-pounder on the float.
Insane.
Happy?
Over the moon.
Go on then, show us. Have a little.
It's going to spray because I'm going to.
Yeah, have a little lift quickly. Have a little lift. Come on and ready. Look at that. Well done, mate. Honestly, you're so powerful. You're such a powerful. The OMC media director showing everyone how it's done. Ah, powerful. Give it a kiss then.
Ah, made up. See you later. Get where you're at.
That was such a fast bite. Please be a Julien's. I know it's not. Never know though. You never know with this wacky place. But that's a swirl and a half.
Bit different. It's up high, isn't it? They don't not been doing this coming up that far out.
What's your name? David Attenborough?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Nicos.
Oh.
Got a cheeky one of there, boy.
That's a big one, Nicos. That's an absolute lump. Yes.
Kylio, don't say £95.
Probably about 115, maybe a little bit bigger.
That's £100 of number 7, by the way, Nicos. 3 to go.
I wanted a good look at this big one. Easier said than done, though. Literally, no wonder they break the net. You're pulling me out to sea.
Yeah.
Come on. It's still fighting. Bloody hell, that is powerful. Look, that's pulling me in the net.
Need to get down to gym, Al.
I'm a terrible swimmer, to be honest. There you go. Lovely fish. Oh, yes. Another over a ton. The rest of the day saw total bottom rod carnage. Yes.
Well done, Al.
Very pale, isn't it? Weird, it's almost white.
That's weird Siamese.
It's a weird Siamese, I'm having that.
Yeah.
Double take.
Nailed.
4 more Siamese. None over the magical £100 barrier, but it did put us on a total of 39.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you have a shower. Wow. Good.
Day 5 started with a bang, with 4 more Siamese, putting us on a total of 43. Plus a Brucey bonus weird, to the delight of Nicos, the alligator gar. That looks a cross between a pike and a crocodile.
The hat trick of weirds is complete.
We now needed just 7 more Siamese to hit the half-century target. So Operation Final Push to the 50th Siamese Carp was now in full effect. Solid bags were prepped. Rigs were primed and ready to rock. Rods went out. Right then, now, cue the montage.
Number 44.
Hey Nick, this would be. $47.
Just 2 more to go for the magic 5-0.
Double take. Here we go.
We are playing Siamese Carp 49 and number 50. No pressure on Kyle, is there? 49 coming in soon. There we go, Bill. There we go, 49 in the net. Oh, a little stretch before I get the rod off Kyle. Let's do it. Lovely job there, Kyle. Couldn't have done it better myself. Come on, you. Well, now, MC, look, you ain't going anywhere, son, are ya? Go on, get in, number 50. No look finish. Oi.
Well done, Al.
It's hard work, you know, Nick, this game.
Back went number 49.
Well, Nicos, in double quick time, 50 Siamese Carp. You couldn't have odds it. There you go. They've got smaller, which is unfortunate, you know. But there you go, have a look at that one.
Been a lovely fish, though.
Yes, lovely being tall, honestly. I've never kissed a Siamese on the lips. I have now. You might as well do it on your 50th. Go on, son.
Well done, Al.
Time was ticking on our Thai trip and we still had 2 targets left to hit.
Haven't got too long left now, have we?
Nah. The old Julian's dream is not playing out. They just have not been hit at all. Yeah, we've got to hit the we've got to hit the 1,000 pounders. That's suddenly now feels like not the easiest challenge.
We were on 7 Siamese over the magical £100 barrier, so needed 3 more. But unfortunately, this wasn't one of them.
Morning, Kyle.
I was gutted I hadn't yet caught a Juliens Prize Carp this trip, a species I was extremely fond of that I'd caught on previous occasions from the swim I'm fishing now, A1, by targeting the margin to my left down by the restaurant. Each day I'd be putting a rod dead tight to the hyacinth where the Julians love to frequent. But no joy. I've now made a super fruity free bait mix of maize, pellet and goo, something Carl reckoned the Julians often loved. Never ignore the advice of a guide. Throw some of it in.
Where are you going to put it?
Just going to go and throw some over there over that rod,
Yeah.
and then put some here as well. Just going to put it here, there, everywhere.
There was a chance this mix could bring in the catfish too, but it was a risk I thought was worth taking. I threw in several scoops all around my rig, which was mega tight to the marge-on. For the Siamese, I added a little bit of cork to my hook baits, a plan to target the bigger fish, hopefully some over £100. And it wasn't long before I was away.
Just change that buoyancy. All I did, I didn't tie a fresh rig, which is lazy because we're catching so many fish, but I just put on about a 3mm sliver of 4mm cork just to increase the buoyancy even more, so it's sinking really slow. So just have a feeling now that there's so many fish in that spot.
Yeah.
The big uns are being beaten to it by little ones because the hook baits are sinking. That's what happened. I've seen it happen before. We'll see what this is. See if it is bigger. See if they've been in the swim all along and it just took a tiny sliver of cork to change your fortunes. Be interesting, wouldn't it?
It'll be a bit hot today, judging by the sun cream on your face.
Thanks for letting me know, mate. That's a good mate that lets you know.
I'll just let you know. Thought I'd let you know after you've done the piece to camera.
No coincidence, first bite after the buoyancy change and it feels bigger. It's got to be over 100 this.
If it was, it would be our 8th over a ton.
Yes, there you go. The little adjustment made quite a bit of difference. That is all it took. That much cork, mate.
Which is
6 inches.
Scraper.
scrape at 100. It's mad when you say that. Result.
It's all about how your bait behaves, how these fish are feeding. You think now we're into day 6 of putting pellet out there that turns to mush within 5 hours. Bags, spods, catapults, you know, it all changes. So a little bit of cork can make all the difference for the stamper fish. The little ones are obviously lower down, getting the bait easier. Bigger ones, bait's coming up, even just when they're sat up, they're higher off the deck, you know, their bellies are there, they're eating like that, but they could be there. And if my bait is sinking too quick, then the little ones are going to get it, the big ones are going to be up there. You want it hanging up here to catch the big ones, and that's going to be what we're going to do now. Wholesale changes. I know it's only one bite, but having had the experiences of it before, I know that makes a difference.
Yes,
we got it up. The 100-pounder, number 8. Ooh.
That day saw me avoid the really small Siamese with the stamp around the 75 to 80 pound mark.
At the edge.
But I really wanted at least one more 100-pound plus Siamese before the day was out.
Carl, got a double take, geez.
Surely one of these had to be over a ton.
Double take magic, man.
What's a nice one?
This one definitely looked 100-pound plus. And I'd have to land it on my Todd. And while I was at it...
You're a little baby. You're not a baby. You're a little biggie. Yeah, that's a nice one, isn't it?
100, number
9 for Ian Rush and Robbie Fowler and other great Liverpool strikers of the past that wore number 9. Let's go for a little swim. It's good fun, isn't it? It's all fun, just not the swimming back to shore bit.
not very far, it's only there.
Time was now running out for our trip in paradise.
So it's the last full day's fishing.
Well, it's the last full day, but even on the day we're leaving, we're going to still fish, Nick.
I know, but my camera's going to be packed away, so if we're catching anything big, it's going to be on an iPhone.
Okay. Well, all right, I need to slap myself into action. Maybe I have a Thai omelette and a fruit plate.
Yeah,
Think that'll help?
Yeah, that'll sort you out.
I need a bit of zhuzh in me, Nick, today.
As usual. So what's the plan? So you're still going, you're just going to have your rod out to the left?
Got to catch that 100-pounder, Nick, and we are hoping that the Julian gods decide to pay us a visit and we catch one off the Hyacinth restaurant margin. That's the dream. Or off the flapper, off the old flapper. It's a great name, isn't it? Great name for a spot. Which catch you off the flapper.
Yeah.
The tighter I could get my rig to the flapper, the better.
Tighter. I can go tighter now, can't you? Tighter.
Take 2 on the tight flapper cast.
A little bit tight, that.
Yeah, I put it on the pump. The idea is to put it on the flapper so that Carl goes round, stands on the flapper and lowers the rig in. So actually it's a very good cast. That's it, Carl, just the perfect plan, mate. Rig all alright? That's it, mate. We got a thumbs up from Kylio. That's how you fish the margins, mate. Lay them in. The human bait boat, Kyle McKellar.
The morning was absolutely roastio, but it only brought us just a few small Siamese, and still not a single sign of a Juliens carp anywhere down our end of the lake.
In again?
Das ist in again, Frau Warner. There's an angler over there, Will, giving me jip for not catching a Juliens. He's had a few there in that bay that just haven't come out, and it's a shame. It's a shame.
Which one? Over this bay over here?
Yeah, under Big Rock.
Still time for last knockings, Julian.
Could be, mate, but they just haven't got here, and I think we've tried a few things and fed the margins and not fished them, and the fish just haven't got. They just haven't got there at all, really.
This was a Siamese, but it wasn't the 100-pounder that we were after. I was in yet again. Could this finally be the special ton-plus Siamese we were after?
100-pounders. Is it possible? Yes, it is. Believe, Ali, believe.
Oh, we've got a size. You get a sizable one. Big shoulder there. Quite big, that, isn't it? He's number 10. Hey, Carl.
It doesn't say.
You went, that's number 10.
All I needed to do was ease it to the net and it would be another mission complete.
Could it be one of the big unknown beasts, Nick? That's the sort of ending you wanted it?
Like that.
Yeah?
That it is though. But there we go. Definitely not 200 pounder.
No.
But at least it was definitely over a ton. That was enough for me.
Oh no! Come off.
Oh.
It has come off. Oh no! Damn it!
Oh no.
Hook's still sharp. Ah no! Well, it's nice to lose a 100-pounder close. Wasn't the 200-pound.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Rubbish.
What can you do, eh?
Oh well, go again, eh?
Oh no!
Gutter.
Was the trip going to end on a downer? Well, it was certainly feeling that way. Although we had one final trick left. I'd just cast a left-hand Julien's rod mega tight to the hyacinth with a last-minute hook bait tweak. Would it pay off?
That's the Juliens. That's the Juliens.
That is the world's fastest bite.
Oh,
That's a Julian.
that's what they do, isn't it? Super fast bite.
It's gotta be.
Go on.
Oh no.
Oh God, I hope we get this in. What we've been waiting for all week.
We just made a little hook bait tweak, but it's Kyle's shout really. Just came off the boilies. Three grains of corn. I'm pretty sure this is Julian's. Got to be,
That
sure.
was one of the fastest takes we've had.
This was just such a fast bite. It was 4 million mile an hour.
Really had a heart attack.
We're going to see something now. It's either going to be absolute disappointment or we're going to see something cool. Yes! Yes! And it. Oh, don't pick that line up again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's a little chunky one.
Finally.
I'm calling that one Kyle. Kyle suggested a little. We switched things up a bit. The house boilie hadn't been working off there. It was drawing in carp as well, and we made a tweak. How's the hook hold with my hook? That's all I wanted to do, was test these hooks as well on a Julien's, right? How is it hooked actually? Nailed? Moving? Locked?
Locked.
Is it?
Yeah, it's locked, man. It wasn't coming off.
That's the first ever Juliens Prize Golden Carp
Yeah.
on an OMC hook. Oh, we left it late, Nicos.
Oh my.
We left it so late. We left it to the final day. The final day of filming. Ah, how big do you think that is? What is it big? It's not bigger than 43 pound, is it?
I wouldn't say it's 43, no. It's probably off about mid-30 though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a mid-30, but beggars can't be choosers. Ah, let's take a moment to lap this up, Nicos. This is exactly the reason we come in this swim. You've got the villa right behind you, so you can charge your batteries. There's massive Siamese carp in here, and with the restaurant bank, you always know you're in with a shout of one of these. One of my favourite species on planet Earth. Red eyes, black stripes, that golden flank, the mighty Juliens. This one is not a PB, but it is nudging the 40 pound mark, and just look at that. Unbelievable. We've had to wait a long time. They ain't easy fish to catch. They're really spooky. They've been hanging out elsewhere, but finally one has taken pity on us. Absolutely buzzing. That just caps a quite incredible trip. Caps. No, I mean, we sell them.
Yeah. Been amazing.
What a way to finish the last full day's fishing with one of the most majestic fish on the planet, the incredible Juliens Prize Golden Carp. Good things come to those who wait. Or should that be bait? With hours before our flight, I chucked out a float with a size 6 lock hook prototype and it royally ripped off.
And I think we've hooked a Mekong on it. I really wanted to catch one of these on our hooks. So it's been all the way over there.
Just went over to the restaurant.
Went over there first, then I thought, oh, dead end. Then it changed and went all the way over there.
Mekongs, they do what they want. Do what they want.
Mekongs,
they do what they want.
Mekong King, mate.
You know what?
Small hook Mekong King, mate.
Basically a freshwater shark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fights very much like a shark would in the sea. They do fight the same. Come back in 2 hours, yeah, just in time for our flight home, and it should be close.
Shin's now gone. We're back on. It's gone all the way over there.
Pick some hyacinth up on the journey as well.
There we go. There
There it is, look.
Just doing what.
But yeah, it's a big one. It's the biggest Mekong you would have ever seen. Yeah. Look at it in. Heavy old thing. Neat, I'll give you that. Session of a lifetime, Nicos.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's a cheese. That's plenty big enough to catch on a little hook. A little hook for Gillham's. Might be alright for a 60-pound carp, but for a Mekong that could be anything between 100 and 300 pound at that day. Well, not 300, but 200. Size 6 hook thing.
One of our size 6s.
I'm playing this lighter than I would because of the hook type, you know? And not, you know, I wasn't expecting to hook a Mekong. Ready, you? Yep. Oh. Go on.
Awesome, man.
The size of that.
OMC, baby! How's the hook? Let's have a look at the hook.
In the mouth, mate.
Let's have a look. Show us that hook hole, that little. Look at it. Let me unhook that because I want to have the pleasure of doing it. Look at that. Right in the pads, mate. Look. That tiny little hook for that fish's mouth. Oh, it's not even bent out. It's not even bent. No change of shape. Points, obviously, bird over. They've done really well on the float there.
Awesome. Mekong King, mate. Ali catch the mice. Good.
There you go then, Nicos. We can safely say that is the biggest fish ever landed on one of our hooks. Probably the last fish I'm going to catch before we go home. The mighty Mekong on a tiny little wire gauge carp hook, caught on a float. They are incredible creatures. Look at the length of it. I mean, that is what, 1.5, 1.6 meters? Something like that. It's so long. So long, but caught on so light tackle. It's about 170 pounds. So look, let's get it up for a quick photo, then let's get the bits and pieces on it so it can go back safely. And pull someone else's arm off one day.
Superb.
What a mega trip.
Good 100.
That's cheeky.
Give us a thumbs up.
Can you get Sean? We need the scales. Hey! Oi, look at that. That's good, that, wasn't it?